Welcome. In front of me is a POCO F5 Pro, and today I'll show you how you can record screen on this device. So to get started, we're going to pull down our toggles from the top right side of the screen, and I believe on the second page, let's see, we should have our screen recording on one of the pages. Oh, it's actually on the first one. Now, I believe by default it usually is on the second page, so just look for it if you can't see it right here. Now, anyway, once you see this toggle, first time around, I recommend holding it. This will quickly take you to the settings where you can, number one, check out just how it's set by default. And if something doesn't fit your exact needs, just simply change it. Now, I personally like to change the frame rates just because 24, contrary to what console manufacturers want you to believe, which cinematic, that's a load of bullshit. So we're gonna stick with the typical 60, which now that's cinematic. Now apart from that, we also have the resolution, which already is set pretty at a pretty good point at 1080p, which for this device it's also the highest one it can be at. And then below that we have video quality, so 16 megabits. It could be a little bit too low for 60 frames 1080p, so if you ever encounter some kind of artifacting on your screen recording where you see like this big blocky, just kind of a little bit blurry squares, I don't know exactly how to explain this, but it is sometimes visible, especially in motion. If you see such a thing, just change it to 24. I believe 24 will be sufficient enough for the max settings for this phone. Anything above that would be just an overkill. So I won't really recommend going anywhere higher, because increasing your bitrate right here basically increases the storage needed. And as an example, if we go from 24 to 50, that would basically be equivalent of doubling the amount of storage required. So that is basically as the storage that will be needed, which is 16 megabits per second. So each second you will be needing 16 megabits. So obviously, the higher you go, the more storage it will be using, but that's there is a quality behind this, which at 1080p, at 24 or above 24, so 32 up to 100, I don't think you will be able to spot any kind of difference. So I'm going to be sticking with 24. And then below that we have a couple toggles, which are completely preferential. So if you want some of them, turn them on. From there, you can find the toggle once again, tap on it to start recording. Just gonna click right here on the circle, and it's now recording. Now once you're done, you can interact with this overlay right here. Select the square, and it will automatically save your screen recording. Now here we have also a couple additional options. We have the folder, which will take us to a folder that contains only screen recordings, but it's kind of useless considering you can do that already by going into the gallery application. Now besides that, we have a options settings option, I guess, and again kind of useless considering we can access it quickly by holding that toggle. And then we have the close option for this overlay. Now, let's find our gallery application. And in here, typically you will be in the photos section right here, which will also consist of the screen recordings. If it was just captured, you should see it right at the top. But later on, you will be able to quickly find it by going into albums, screenshots, and screen recordings, and here simply select screen recordings, and you can see there is our screen recording, which I'll play just so you can see how it looks like. Oh no, don't want to hear myself. Now, one thing that you probably just seen right here, at the very end, at least in the recording, there was something that you could see on Netflix, like the login page, right? Which here, simply cannot see anything. That is normal, however stupid that sounds, because for some reason Okay, can I close this? There we go. Because for some reason some of the applications have control over what you can record, which is, to me, like thinking logically, absolutely effing stupid. Why would an application like Netflix be able to define what I can do on my device? That's kind of where I'm at. It is logical, I guess, because, for instance, applications like Netflix allow you to watch TV shows, and this would basically make piracy go completely rampant, but it's still your device and you still need to pay for a subscription to use it, so it's none of their business how you use their application, I would argue. So if you ever encountered that your screen recording provides you with just a simply black screen, this is to do with an application having a little bit too much business in your phone and blocking your screen recordings. Now that any application, I don't think has ever enough control to block the sound. So you will have a black screen, but you will be recording sound. So there we go. And just to kind of give you a little overview, Netflix isn't obviously the only one. So any kind of streaming applications will most likely do this, but there are also some useless applications, like if you are in Poland, as an example, we have up this garbage. Just kind of close this. So yeah, this garbage, which allows you to basically check out how to get to locations. Yeah, that's kind of gets blocked by screenshots and screen recordings. Also, any kind of bank app will block screen recordings as well, along with screenshots. So yeah, just kind of wanted to give a little bit of an example of what those apps would be. But anyway, with this being said, hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.